Hi guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you very much for coming out here. May God bless you all. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) claimed that 8 years after the Islamic terrorist organization Boko Haram kidnapped teenagers from the government girls' secondary school in Chibok, Borno State, it was unable to separate Senator Shettima from the incident. Shettima was the current governor when terrorists raided Chibok at night in April 2014 and adopted 276 students, the majority of whom were female Christians. PDP referred back to the incident on Sunday in response to Shettima's remarks at the recent concluded National Conference of the Nigerian Bar Association (NBA), in which he stated that his principal, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the APC presidential candidate, would manage Nigeria's economy while he, Shettima, would be in charge of the country's security. PDP head of digital, Anthony, brought up the statement on Sunday's Politics Today, the channel's television show. Nigeria cannot allow Shettima to be in charge of its security, it was stated, due to the history. Shettima, the APC presidential candidate's running partner, spoke strongly about addressing the nation's security concerns at the NBA, to which Anthony replied, "How come you come to the NBA program and proclaim on live TV that you will look after security and your principal will look after the economy?" The 1999 Constitution session, the 1999 Constitution session 132 in brackets states that the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces is responsible for carrying out this duty, and if he chooses to assign the authority to someone else, it must be the military. However, a vice presidential candidate is now telling everyone that he wants to be in charge of our security. This is the same man who was in charge when the Chibok girls incidents arose. The terrorists benefited from Shettima's disregarded for the order to transfer the students. Further exploring the past, Anthony recalled that the Department of State Services personnel had long since detained Kabiru, Sokoto, a suspected terrorist, at the government lodge of Borno State DSS. "We haven't been able to separate him from any of that as of right now," he said. Unfortunately, rather than his remark, Nigerians are more interested in his sneakers and what he wore to the NBA. Ayolowa, a political economist and member of the APC presidential campaign organization, defended Shettima on the same program, claiming that his speech has been taken out of context. Wahala now with this, so I said it that Boko Haram wants to use Tinubu to take over this country. How can someone who is not elected is claiming to hold most crucial position in the country? What an irony. The author of insecurity to be in charge of security. Fellow Nigerians, there is fire on the mountain. Are you people seeing what I am saying? The handwriting on the wall. May we all rise with our PVC to say no to hired killers hijacking our security and the entire country. From day one, mistakes upon mistakes, to me, that is a red card. Nigerians can see there is already a game plan between Hausa and the Yoruba man. I advise Tinubu to watch his back. Tinubu is not even aware of what is going on. They want to use him against Nigerians. When you are a vice president, how comes you will now become commander-in-chief of the armed forces? This matter much be looked into vividly. Tinubu's running mate, and the party they represent have nothing to offer this country. The indicators are glaring and is staring at us in our faces. I beg Nigerians, make we shine our eyes well and vote wisely. Most of these northerners in reality will be inconsequential if they had come from the south, because of the level of educational backwardness and the south seemingly lack of political cohesion concerted on them unnecessary, relevant. That is why they don't want their brothers to get education, so that they will continue to use them to advance their political interest through ethnicity and religion. He and the APC government needs to prove this indeed. This man, Shettima, Commander-in-Chief, is telling the outside world that he will be the man to rule if Buhari wins the presidency. That is it. He will be the man to rule if Buhari wins the presidency. It tells more of incompetence of Tinubu for the post. But Tinubu do not want to understand this. Everything when he just there after Emilekon. But he's not seeing the other part of it. These people, they have an agenda. You know, sometimes these things comes out from your mouth. When we say you know me now waiting there your heart, it will just come out like that. That is what happened to this man. He never knew he's going to, expose himself. He has already told Nigerians their secrets. He is going to be the president. Then Tinubu go just there, they look. But Tinubu have refused to see that. He just did there, they do Emileko. Well, it's not late for Nigerians to decide. I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.